Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm trying to build a roleplay farm truck that's got dualies. I'm going to try my best anyway. We'll see how it goes. And if you haven't already, feel free to go ahead and like and subscribe while you're down there. Feel free to go check out some of the other videos. I made this vehicle yesterday, a Can-Am Maverick X3 Turbo RR. This is the 2020 edition. And like I said, go check out Whoopal Off-Road's channel to see how I built this and where I got the inspiration to build this. Let's go ahead and hop into the build. Sorry if I sneezed or anything, because, well, it's spring now, and you know how spring is. It causes everyone's sinus issues to just go crazy. So for a dually, I think that'll be good for if we're going to be running dualies. Let's see how well we can get this to look. So this is what we have for our farm truck so far. It seems to be turning out pretty well. I'm trying to figure out something I could do to add some more character to it. I might end up adding maybe a roof rack, and then I could add this farm jack, and then we could try and add some little lights up on the hood, change the paint color, make this thing a diesel. I'm thinking if we go with the grayish color for this farm truck, it'll look pretty good. And then head over to decals, shapes, and then we can try and find a shape that'll work good for our head, like our roof lights. And there we have it. There is part of our farm truck done. Now we just need to change the suspension, upgrade it, turn it into a diesel, and I'll get back with you guys after I'm done doing all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and change the suspension type to a solid axle pro, front and rear. I might as well go ahead and make it a heavy duty. So this is going to be more of our tow rig, and so I'm going to put the travel kind of low down, damping pretty high up. Stiffness, I'll put the stiffness down some, and I'll bring the travel up all the way, but the stiffness down to about 7,000. Now it needs to be more than that. And in the front, I'll go ahead and max that out, put the travel all the way up, stiffness down, and damping in the front will also be pretty high up. The wheels and tires, I think the rim size will work how it is at a 0.9. The wheel radius itself will go up, and the width will go out just a little bit, 1.1 for the width. You know what, I think the rims would look better at a 0.1. Well, 1.0, I mean 1.0. And so we're going to put it back at 1.0. And it seems to look pretty good. So now we're going to be testing this rig out on one of the roleplay maps. Let me go find one right quick, and I'll get back with you guys whenever I'm in it. Alright guys, so we have now gotten into a map. And we're going to see how well this thing can perform. I think it looks awesome. I did attach the gooseneck trailer to it. It is a little bit squatted because of that, so I need to bring the stiffness up some in the rear and the travel down. But it looks pretty good for a farm truck build and a roleplay truck. I think it turned out really well. And so we're going to be just driving around with it for a little bit and seeing how well it performs. Yeah, I definitely need to bring that stiffness up in the rear. I'm just going to drop my trailer off inside of this garage. It runs some pretty good speeds, and it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, but I am going to be changing the stiffness and the travel before I end this video. And I'll probably show you guys how I set it up after I find a good tuning. And the name of this map is Old Country Farms, if I remember correctly. So it rides pretty smooth, and it looks pretty good. So with all that being said, let's head back to the garage and see if we can fix up the rear suspension, change the travel, bring the stiffness up, and hopefully it won't squat whenever it has the trailer on it. I'm putting the travel at about 40. And then the stiffness, I'm going to bring up to about 14,000. Maybe the travel down to about 35. That looks pretty good. The front, I'm going to have to change up some of this as well. Bring the stiffness up, travel down. I'll put the travel in the front to 40, but the stiffness is at 12,000. I'll leave the damping, I'll bring the damping down to about 6,000. And now we're going to test it one last time and see how good it works. We're just going to head to Hazard County for that, though. Alright, so now that we have spawned into the new world, we're going to see if this truck is squatted at all after we head over here to the gas station. It still seems to pull the trailer just fine. I haven't even messed with the gears yet, but let's see how it looks. So it's squatted just lightly with the trailer on it, but not anywhere near as bad as it was. So I think it's a lot better now. And so that is going to be it for today. That's going to be the build. If you guys have any recommendations for my next build, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'll look at those, try and read them, try and figure out if I can make one or not. And I'll try and put a video up for you guys. Again, thank you all for coming out, and if you haven't already, feel free to go ahead and like and subscribe. Helps me out and lets me know you guys want to see more content like this. And with all that being said, hope to see you guys in the next one.